Sometimes we might feel compelled, looking down from the heights that we have built all by ourselves. And there is fear of the unknown, but we cannot lose control when we feel like the world is against us. We're trying to find ourselves without the defining words. We can no longer hold on to what only makes us hurt. We cannot sink into the dark. The vertigo is getting sharp. There's something greater than ourselves that we must reach for.
Alright, so it's 8 o'clock and I woke up early today, and I thought I need to eat some breakfast because, as you know, if you've seen my yesterday's vlog, I still got this, this thing going on here, all this stuff, the sunburn allergy, and therefore I need to take these tablets. And the doc said you have to have them with breakfast. So I made myself like 6 eggs, in total 4 eggs, 4 whole eggs, 2 egg whites, a bit of full corn bread with a slice of cheese, and that's really it. And some black coffee. So yeah guys, like I told you yesterday, it's important to take care of your health always. So today's video is going to be a bit different to the ones you've normally seen. Oh. Alright, so guys, it's already late. See that? It's 8 o'clock. I've basically been working all day, and my throat is sort of, I don't know, I think it's the medication that my voice is going as well. Or somehow sounding a bit funny. What else? There was something I want to show you guys. Well, first of all, thank you so much for all the birthday wishes and stuff on that video I uploaded just recently. I don't know. We have like, let's see, so far 134 comments, which is great. It has been now nearly 750 views in a very short amount of time, which is quite good. And you guys obviously liked it, that I'm honest and I'm not just, like I always say, I'm a real person, and I'm trying to portray that here on YouTube as much as possible. Because the thing is, I still read these comments where people say, oh yeah, his before and after picture is fake and all that shit. At the end of the day, I don't know what else to do, really. I mean, who does that, right? Who takes his shirt off and looks like that, right? I mean, who fucking does that? No one. You have to be a certain type of person to do this, in a way. Not that I'm trying to pat my own back, but I'm just saying, I think the only way to gain trust, to help you guys, is to make clear that whatever I'm going through, I'm sharing with you. Because the next thing I'm going to be discussing is actually my next challenge. That's it. That's what I was looking for. Now, let's talk about the next challenge. The next challenge is something you guys requested, and so many people have requested that now. They said, Mark, body weight is great, but you could have had a much better transformation if you would have done weight training and all that stuff. So, like I told you before, I came back from Mallorca and I didn't know I'm going to have this sort of, thing which is going on right now. I actually was planning to start on the 5th, which is next Monday, with a weighted challenge. And the idea behind it was that I do a push-pull leg session, so like a three-day split of working out with weights. How exactly in detail I'm going to be working out in these days, I'm going to share that with you later. I just want to say it's going to be a push-pull leg day. I'm not sure, I probably will do maybe a high-intensity session on a Saturday. Maybe I'll add some cardio. I'm not sure yet, too sure about it. If you have any suggestions, obviously this is, it's not just me making this up. So leave a comment in the comment box below if you have any suggestions what else I should do. But for sure it's going to be a weighted session, and in between, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm going to be working out. So I've got always a day of rest in between. I think that's the best way of going forward. And this is something, it's a very, very common split. People do that, and I want to do that over 30 days. So I would start on the 5th, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I would end on the 2nd of Sunday. Would be exactly 4 weeks. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. but that's not 30 days. Anyway, starting on the 5th, 30 days. Now, the thing is, in this condition, what I wanted to do is I wanted to actually try to be the same weight, and it was really good actually. I gained some weight because I wanted to sort of try to be in the same condition I was in when I was starting my 1,000 rep challenge, so 93 kilos or 92 kilos, something like that. You know, I was around the 91, right? 91 or 90 or something when I went to Mallorca, and I was, guys won't believe it, I stepped on that freaking scale yesterday. It's 97.5 or 97.8 kilos. That was nearly 100 freaking kilos. I've never weighed this much. We just ate, right? And I have this freaking belly here. It's like such an uncomfortable feeling. Now it's like, if you ever wish to be fat, right, in 2 days, then, you know, you just have to have some sun allergy, and that happens, right? I don't know, it's really a shit situation. So I hope, because it's water retention, that's what doctor said, and some people said, oh yeah, Marc, it's fat, right? You ate a lot. You cannot gain 7 kilos of fat in 2 days. It's just impossible. And also the weight, you know, when you look at it here, when you see this is like, you know, it's water. Because also it's here, it's here, everywhere. It's really puffy, you know. It's like, it's like really uncomfortable feeling. Anyway, long story short, I'm trying to see with the medication I'm on. She said you should be running to the toilet like crazy within the next 2 to 3 days. So I'm hoping to shed that weight off, and probably, if everything goes well, on Monday I'm going to be 93 kilos. If that is the case, I'm going to start on that Monday with that workout routine. And like, I'm going to do a bit of different. What else I'm going to be doing different is the whole measuring thing, right? People said, yeah, Marc, why did you use the body fat measuring tool and so on? You know, at the end of the day, I tried to explain it 10,000 times. It's not about the freaking measuring, it's about the difference. But, you know, some of you didn't really get it. So that's why I'm going to do the old school way of the old school way of pinching, pinching your fatty areas, measuring, and I'm all going to do that here. The makeup of the video is going to be very, very similar, like the 500 and 1,000 rep challenge. On top of that, I will also do an everyday vlog, but the same way I did it on the 1,000 rep challenge. So day 1, 2, 3, 4 until 30. So you see what I do every day, what I eat, what I train. I film my training. I'm going to do everything in between, because this time around I want you because this time around it's going to be a bit different, because it's a weighted challenge. It's because some of you say, well, I can't do 100 pull-ups, but the nice thing about the weighted challenge is that most of the time you can do the exact same workout I'm doing, but you can adjust the weights obviously to your condition. And that's the really nice thing about this sort of challenge this time around, because I'm going to give you guidance throughout the 30 days how you can, if you want, to do this challenge exactly the same time I'm starting it. And I think that would be actually a really cool thing if we all do this freaking challenge together. So if you're up for that, leave a comment in the comment box below, because I'm going to lead you all the way until it starts, that everyone is set for the same day to start. And I think that would be actually really cool, because then we could all go through this transformation, we can all motivate each other and see how we get on. And if you have done questions, Marc, what are you eating? How much are you eating? Why am I losing not that weight and you are? And so on and so forth. So I'm going to coach every one of you, obviously not 15,000 people, but you know what I mean. Like, there will be certain things which will happen to one person and they will be similar to the other, and so on and so forth. So that's sort of the idea behind it. And I hope you guys like that, because these challenges are, in a way, they're great because they're controversial. They spike a bit of interest in people, and I say, yeah, you shouldn't be recommending that, which I'm not, but people think they are, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. But I want to, as I said, in this channel is about real people, real person, me behind the camera, the guy who's editing it and all this stuff. I always say that I'm the guy. I want to make that promise and say that it is comparable for most people, because the funny thing is, the 1,000 rep challenge, I was sick 2 weeks before that 1,000 rep challenge as well. If you remember, if you watched that video, I didn't train properly because I had a cold and I wasn't able to really train. So that very first day was like after 2 weeks I was out. I was in Mallorca, I didn't train once. I came back until today, I can't. It's really uncomfortable, it's like something I don't want to do. Therefore, and also the medication doesn't, she said you shouldn't be doing it anyway. So on Monday, if everything is fine, I'm basically starting more or less exact like the 1,000 rep challenge, and that would be pretty awesome because then we would have a really good comparison between what can body weight do and what could weighted exercise do. But you know, we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's a challenge. It's something. It's like an experiment. Let's call it experiment and challenge, because some people, you know, they get a bit offended when I say challenge. But if you have anything to add, if you think I should be doing anything different, or you know, leave a comment box below. Let's have a discussion on this topic, because we only have like 5 or 6 days left. I'm going to be updating you now every day on my progress, how I'm doing, and if I'm losing the weight, running to the toilet, and all that stuff. I know it's not that interesting, but you know, it is, because we're all, you know, wanting to do this challenge, I know. And yeah, that's really it for today. Again, a very short video, but I wanted to make this the main priority of the video, because you know, if I now answer 10 other questions which are coming up, then you know, I will leave that for the next coming days. I've got loads of questions to answer, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching again, and thanks for tuning in. So punch the like button, punch the subscribe button. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You can already see it here, so where the allergy comes out. But I went on the scale today,